Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. The weather has turned off cool here in central Alabama. I'm hoping that fall weather is here to stay. But today is the day and I want to make some vegetable soup. Pop and I were talking about this a couple of days ago, and I can't believe I didn't make vegetable soup for you yet. I showed you the vegetable soup I make on the cornbread video that I just did, and I hope y'all will check that one out. But anyway, I'm going to show you my soup, how I make it, and I'm going to be honest with you, I make it different most every time, but you get this general idea, and you can use whatever vegetables you want to use. Now, I've got an onion. I had a large softball size onion, and I only used half of it, so I got the other half and I have diced it up, and it's not in little bitty fine dices, but it's more between the medium and small. But I've got my oil heating here in my pot, and I'm gonna put this onion over in here. And we're going to get this onion just sweated down just a little bit. And while it's doing that, we're going to gather our other ingredients. So, this is going to be so good. I have been wanting some vegetable soup for a while now. I have some stuff behind me, so I'm going to be reaching back to get it. I have a pound of ground chuck, and I'm going to put, I guess you can really call it a vegetable beef soup or a beefy vegetable soup, but it's so good with a little bit of hamburger in it. I don't know, I might use that whole pound. I was going to say I don't know if I'll use it all, but you know what, I think I will. And but what I like to do is, while my onions are cooking, I like to cook my beef along with it. Do y'all do that? I do. I just always have. My mother did. So that's what I do. And we're just going to break it up. Those onions in that pan, but we're going to be adding some garlic here in a minute. And you know what? You get the onions and garlic going, you know you've got a good supper, right? So let me get this onion cooked down, and I'm going to get this beef browned up, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you what else we're going to put in here, okay? Okay, our meat is browning good and our onions have softened up. So I've got about a tablespoon. This is the garlic that I've told y'all that I processed. Put in the freezer in little tablespoon size dollops. So we're going to put that in here, and I just got it out. It don't take long to thaw out, so I just got this out a few minutes ago, and so we're going to put that in there and let it cook. Don't take but a minute, but you don't want to put it in too early because your garlic will burn, and if your garlic burns, there is no saving it. You're going to have to start back over again because it won't have a good taste. Okay, so this meat is nice and brown, so we're going to start adding some flavor to this, some seasoning. And we have garlic powder. I think it's actually granulated garlic, chili powder. I have paprika. I have red pepper. You can use cayenne pepper. And I have some onion, granulated onion, salt and pepper. So we're not going to put a lot of salt because I'm going to be using some canned tomato products. So, it's going to have some salt in it. So let's put about a teaspoon. Now, all of this is to your taste. Teaspoon and a half of black pepper. And I'm just going to put about a teaspoon of salt. Now, we can come back at the end and taste this and see. And I've got a feeling we're going to want a little bit more salt than that. So let's start with some paprika. You can use some smoked paprika if you want it. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of paprika in there. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of chili powder. I'm not making chili, so I don't want a whole lot of chili powder, but I like the flavor that the chili powder gives the dishes. So now we've got garlic powder, and I know I just put garlic in there, but this is a different flavor. I keep saying garlic powder. It's granulated garlic. We're going to put about a teaspoon of that, and y'all labeled my jar garlic powder too, so you know. And same thing with onion powder. Even though we put the onions in there, it's just a little different flavor. And this is something you can adjust to your own taste. Now, red pepper, cayenne pepper, whichever you have, whichever you want, if you choose to use it or not. I'm going to put about a quarter of a teaspoon. I don't do heat well, as y'all know. All right, so let's get our vegetables that we're going to be using. After all, it is vegetable soup, right? And I've got some frozen vegetables. Pop went to the store for me yesterday and picked up a couple of things. And we have the vegetable soup mix. It's got the peas, the carrots, the green beans, and some corn in it. And we're going to be using that. And along with some other things. I'm not ready for that just yet. First of all, I want to put in a can of crushed tomatoes. I have a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Now, y'all know how I love a sliced tomato, and I love tomatoes, but I don't like chunks of tomato in my soup, so I use crushed. You can use diced tomatoes if you want to. Put you a can of diced tomatoes, use you some tomato sauce, and add you some water or broth, whichever you want. You can add some beef broth. It wouldn't matter. It's going to taste good either way. So let's stir up our seasonings we put in our meat. We didn't stir that up, did we? Now, y'all see how that's getting coated in there with all those delicious seasonings? Now, we're going to put this can of crushed tomatoes right in there. How about that? And I'm going to get a little bit of water. You see all that tomato product that's left in there? Let's don't lose it. That's just goodness. So let me get some water. And what it's going to do is we need some liquid for our soup, but it's also going to clean out our can, so we're not wasting all these delicious ingredients. We may need more liquid, and if we do, that's fine. There we go. Oh, this is looking so good. Now, let's start adding our vegetables. Move that. Now, let's put in some of these. I don't know how much I'm going to put in till I look at it. And, yeah, we'll figure this out together. So, I've got my measuring cup here. So, let's measure out how many vegetables we want, okay? That's a good heaping cup right there. And let's put, that's going to be about 2 cups, because that one wasn't quite full. And we're going to stir as we go. Get that all down in there. Oh, it's looking beautiful so far, y'all. Now, I have some okra. I canned this okra this past summer, and y'all, we're going to put that right in there. You know, you can do so much with okra. You can put it in soup, stews, gumbos, or as the Southerners like it, fry it up. It's so good. And Pop likes boiled okra. So we'll put some of that in there. Oh, it's looking so good. Now, I have some speckled lima beans. Have y'all ever had these? Sometimes I just cook these up with some cornbread. And we like it. And I've got about a cup. So we're going to measure this out. And we're going to put Well, you know, it's not much more than a cup, so let's put the rest of them in there. There's only a few left in that bag. If I can get them out of the bag. There we go. Let's get that. And we've got some little baby lima beans. I like those. Have you had those? So we're going to cook these little baby lima beans. And I think I've got about the same amount in here. So let's check it. Whoops. Check it and see. Sometimes there's not enough left in these bags to save them. Yeah, let's just dump it all in there. This is going to be a hearty soup, isn't it? And I think we need some more liquid. So, yeah, give me just a second. I think I'm going to go get some beef broth. And we'll put beef broth in it this time instead of water. And then we're going to check it for seasoning, okay? So, y'all give me just a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my beef broth. And it says it's fat-free. This is not low sodium. But that's why I didn't want to use a lot of salt. So let's put as much as you want. Now, I probably just put about 2 cups more of liquid. What I like about vegetable soup is, well, the vegetables, but I like the liquid because I like to dip my cornbread in it. So I'm going to put a little bit more. So that's probably about 3 cups or so of liquid that I put in, plus what I used from this can. So it's 28 ounces. So that's about 3 cups. So we've got about 6 cups of liquid altogether. 6.5. Okay, so I think that's enough for now. Let me get a spoon because I want to try this. I want to try it for seasoning to see if I need to add any more salt, pepper, or any of these others. And I probably need to let it cook a little bit more, don't I? But this is okay. We'll get the idea. And I can tell you, yes, it needs a little bit more salt. And let's put some more pepper in it while we're at it. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to add a little bit more onion powder. About half a teaspoon more. And a little bit more garlic powder. I just want a little bit more flavor. Okay. Now, let's stir that all in. You know, like I said, I don't make it the same way every time. I might have different vegetables. Last year, we made a soup that, and I think I showed it to you on the cornbread video. Pop picked up the soup vegetables for me, and they had yellow squash in them. I've never had yellow squash in my vegetable soup. And it was so good. Now, sometimes I put potatoes in it. I don't think I'm going to put potatoes in it this time. It would be good, but I'm not making a stew. So let's get that stirred in real good. Now I want to taste it again and see if I got the seasonings that I want, the flavor. Much, much better. There's still something I want. So y'all, I'm going to pause for a minute. I'm going to let this cook and I'm going to think what else is it that I'm missing in my soup. So y'all give me a few minutes and I'll be back with you, okay? Okay, y'all, I've been thinking about it and I had Pop come in here and taste this. And he said we might need a little bit more salt. So I'm going to put just another small pinch of salt. So altogether, we've probably got 1.5 teaspoons of salt. So we'll try that. And yeah, I forgot to put in my tomato paste. I always put it in when I'm cooking my onions and stuff. But you know, it's really not too late. This is a new tube of tomato paste, and if you've ever bought it in the tube, it's so convenient. But if you can't find it in the tube, get a little can, and what you don't use, put it in the bottom of a zippy bag, kind of roll it up in like a little log, and that way, when you get ready to use it, keep it in your freezer, just cut you off what you need, and you're not wasting it. But on the tube, you see the lid has a little pointed end, just kind of put some muscle behind it and twist it, and it opens it up. Okay, so we're going to squirt a little bit of this in, probably about a tablespoon, and I'll keep this in the refrigerator. So, and you know, it'll blend on in with this soup. So I'm not worried about it. I just like to do it with the beef and the onions and whatever I'm cooking. Seems to wake it up a little bit more and kind of toast it up. But I also decided I wanted a little bit more beefy taste to it. Because after all I said, I put the hamburger in it, so it's a beefy chili, a vegetable, not chili, a beefy vegetable soup. So I've got, you know, a good teaspoon here. This is the Better Than Bouillon roasted beef. I love this stuff. And so let's slip it over. And again, that's something that I would normally put in when I'm cooking down the vegetables, but I didn't. And it's okay. Okay. The only thing you can mess up on this is if you burn the garlic and onions and have to start over again. So we're going to stir this in. I'm going to let that blend all in, and then I'll come back and taste it. But we're going to stir this in good, and then we're going to let this simmer. I'm going to turn it down. It's not on a high heat right now, but I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer real low for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours maybe. And the longer you let it simmer, the better it's going to be. So we're going to come back later, and we're going to try it out. There we go. And I'm putting a lid on it, and that lid don't fit tight. Let's get a good lid. Here we go. Get the correct lid to go on it. Y'all just love my drawers, my pull-outs. There we go. That fits. That's what's supposed to go on it. But anyway, I hope you'll give this a try. I'm going to come back in a little bit, and we're going to taste it and see if I did good. Yeah, stay with me. I just got this soup finished, and I'm ready to feed Pop. Are you hungry?
Oh, yeah.
So let's just dip us up some food. And you know what? I'm going to let you cut us a piece of cornbread.
Aren't you sweet?
Look at this beautiful pan of cornbread we made, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? And I showed y'all a couple of days ago how I make my cornbread. So you can make it too. I like it when it's crunchy. And hot on the inside, and there's some butter you can put in it.
Butter, butter, butter.
Butter, butter, butter. So let's dip this soup up. Y'all, this pot is so big and hot, I can't hold it up for you. But I'm going to dip it out, and I will make pictures so you can see all of this beautiful, beautiful soup. Looky there. Can you see all that goodness?
It smells good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Oh, yeah.
I told them it's the time of year for soup. I think our fall temperatures have set in. Look inside that cornbread. Isn't that amazing? I can't wait to dig into this.
Looks even better with butter in it.
Yeah, everything's better with butter, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this soup dipped up. Because I'm hungry, Pop, and I know you probably are too.
I'm starving.
Is there anything else I can get you for the soup?
No. I'm good.
All right.
There's
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Y'all, there's nothing better than dipping your cornbread, hot buttered cornbread, in your bowl of soup.
True.
Let's try it. Tell me what you think. I told them I make my soup different every time. This is a, what do you call it, a vegetable beef or a beefy vegetable?
It smells like chili. I know it is.
I did put a tad of chili powder in it, but not much.
No, it's
I just wanted
good.
the flavor, even though we're not making, yeah, I'm making a mess here. I'm getting it all over me. You have to Clorox some dish towels. What do you think?
Very good.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. It does actually taste like chili with vegetables in it. So it's very good. I love it.
And I put just a tad of ground red pepper. It's not too much, is it?
Oh, no. It also tastes like Brunswick stew. So you can call it whatever you want to call it.
All we need in here is some barbecue pork. We'd have some Brunswick stew.
True.
Y'all, that's good. I hope you're going to make this. I'm going to dip. You forgive me for
Very
dipping.
good. You always do. I do too. That's what makes it good.
I could stand here and eat this whole bowl in front of y'all. That would be rude, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
But I hope y'all make the soup. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I've enjoyed having him come in and be my taste tester.
And her dishwasher.
And my dishwasher, yeah, he washes my dishes. I say, well, I'm done now. Left you a couple of dishes, and he gets in, he cleans them up for me. But I appreciate everybody. And I'm so glad you joined us in our kitchen, and I hope you're going to come back because we want you to come back and visit with us. Y'all, don't forget, we have 2 cookbooks.
Just don't forget, please.
Please, yeah. We have volume 1 and volume 2. And I hope you'll go out and check them out on my website, KarenJonesFoodAndFamily.com. You could click on the book or books that you would like to order. It goes straight to my printer, and they'll take your order and ship it for you. They have a fast turnaround. But I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you're going to come back. And y'all, don't forget, like, share, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget, hit that notification button.
Ding. That's a bell.
Bell.
Notification bell.
So you'll know when we put out another video.
I'm proud of her. She's got over 68,000 subscribers now. Trying to get to 100. Y'all help us.
Yeah, we need to push that to 100.
Share with all your friends.
Yeah, because we love doing this. This is something that he has started doing more and more with me. And he helps me so much on the back side of it. And I may be in front of the camera, but he's working in the background doing things when he's not taste testing the food. But y'all come back and see us real soon. All right. Bye, everybody.